Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light only, with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? Crystal book just popped in my head, so I'm gonna pull that out, but this is a Yeshua reading, and yes, I had Yeshua pick these decks. Okay, so he picked all of these decks, and he I was writing notes for the other readings that I had to do, and he always says he doesn't like notes, but he had me go through the book and write I love you everywhere that his name was. So know that Yeshua loves you. He's sending so much love to you, so much comfort, so much support as you enter into these different cosmic gateways and unlock the deeper parts of your well-being and of the magic that you hold within yourself. Okay, really helping you with these light activations at this time and helping you to tap deeper into that beautiful golden Christ consciousness that you have tapped into. Okay, so really try to maintain your balance at this time and make sure you're seeing beyond the current situation that you're in, that you're looking at things from a higher perspective, that you really are seeing the freedom that you do have at this time and your ability to create anything. Okay, with the 10 of cups. Okay, as long as you have the backing of God and of Yeshua, baby, you are good. Okay, you got the chariot. It's all forward movement for you. And then we got the champion of pentacles, or the knight of pentacles, because as long as you are working as a team, upholding your contract with the divine, everything that you ever want or need will come in with the 3 of wands. You will always find this beautiful, happy, free energy through this beautiful energy of God that you're tapped into. So trust and believe that, and trust and believe in yourself and in your journey. We got the 10 of pentacles right here at the bottom of this deck. Okay, and the 6 of pentacles and the wheel of fortune, because you're receiving all of these gifts, all of this payback from all of these things that you walked away from that were trapping you in the end. All of these unwanted situations where you were exchanging energy that wasn't the best for you. Okay, in the past, that's what we're talking about. You being very battle weary and beat down and feeling like you didn't have that very many options left, and God coming in with this beautiful peace of mind. And I feel like there are a lot of people paying a lot of attention to you, a lot of fools who want to take leaps of faith toward you and your beautiful, independent wealth that you're holding, that you're carrying. But a lot of people are under judgment at this time with this 8 of swords energy. They could even be wishing mental entrapments for you. So I heard, don't help them, okay? Just continue to be this beautiful leader, and it will be publicly recognized. That energy of love, that energy of peace, the energy of prosperity, the energy of grace that you carry around with you everywhere you go in your heart, it shines on the outside of you. And please believe this is not something that can easily be ignored. You're beautiful and everybody knows it. Okay, what else? We got Goshenite, which talks about, so the keywords are mental stimulant, enhanced dreams, loyalty, truth, prayer, and spiritual assistance. Okay, beautiful. I just love the way they do this. Okay, y'all don't know. I just be like, I really be just letting spirit do whatever they want to do up in here. They be cutting up. Okay, so the element is wind. So I think Yeshua is working with you on your mentality at this time, like, I do think you're seeing things from a higher perspective, but I think maybe sometimes you take in information and you want to immediately action plans about those things, but it says Goshenite can enhance the power of prayer. So know that your prayer is very powerful, but also the power of your prayer has been enhanced in a major way at this time. It says it inspires loyalty and it also vibrates to the frequency of truth. That's you. It says it lacks, it says its lack of coloration suggests an impartial clarity which is not vulnerable to the shadings of deception. Come on. If one carries or wears Goshenite, it will be more difficult to tell the polite lies of daily life and will be much easier to see through the lies told by others, okay? So you ain't walking around in this shady, deceptive type of energy, and that kind of energy cannot touch you because of the beautiful energy that you're in, because of your mental clarity, because of your loyalty, your truth, and the power of prayer that you exercise every day. You don't have time for the polite lies of others. And don't judge them, but do separate yourself from them and recognize their part of the journey that they're on, and really question if that place where they're at on their journey coincides with where you are. Is there any energy we could really exchange with each other at this time? And if there is, then do that, and then feel free to separate, knowing that you did what you needed to do, and separation doesn't always necessarily mean leaving that person forever, but it definitely means pulling back your energy for, a refreshment of your energy, and to allow that person to adjust to whatever energy you gave to them. Because a lot of times we're just accepting in the energetic exchange, we're taking what they need to transmute or what they need to heal, and even sometimes we're taking learning, and we're taking these very positive light energies, but what you're giving is a very powerful energy to other people at this time. So it's just giving me this energy of you exchanging a lot of very powerful energy with people who are giving you sort of low vibrational energy, but not in a negative way, just because that's what their soul knows your soul is for. He's saying, like a recycling center. Other people's soul can sense the light, and they come to give you that they come to exchange energy they know you're able to transmit and transmute with the light. Okay, so this could be why you feel like you're attracting negative people, or people who are just whining or telling you what's going on with them. Or you probably attract people in public who just walk up to you and just start talking to you like they know you, because they know you. They know you to be a beautiful recycling center for the darkness that can plague people sometimes. They know you are a beacon of light that they can come to and receive healing at any moment in their life. When they see you, they cannot help but to approach you and to exchange energy with you, because their soul is deeply calling them to do so. It says giving Goshenite to a child or adult who has a problem with prevarication can help the individual in question to break this bad habit. Sometimes it is best not to mention the underlying purpose of this gift, and the Goshenite will let one know whether this omission is impermissible deception. Okay, so he's really saying, like, it's best to not tell people too much about you or your gifts or what you're able to do if you really don't know them, or if they really don't respect you, or if you really can't see that beautiful energy of God within and around them. It's best to do your work quietly with them. It says because of its enchantment of mental energies, Goshenite increases one's ability and tendency to think analytically. This can be a boon in many situations, although perhaps not interpersonal relationships. To modify Goshenite's clear and dispassionate detachment, one might wish to employ emerald or maragonite. Okay, so I don't know. I feel like, because those energies, I feel like Goshenite could be a more firmer type of healing energy that you give to people. And it's, like I said before, very strong because it comes from a soul level. It says it's a wonderful guide on journeys to other levels of consciousness and other dimensional frequencies. So it's like you're on a whole other level of consciousness, a whole completely higher dimensional frequency than a lot of people that you run into at this time. Okay. Not to say, you don't run into soul family members who aren't right along with you. And, even an Archangel Gabriel was saying in his reading that there really is no comparison, or no ahead, or no higher than another. But some people are just at a higher level of mastery, is what he's saying. Not to say you're on a higher level, or you're, more advanced, or you're better than anyone else, but you have a clear perception of into the journeys that you've been through, not only in this lifetime. You have a very deep understanding of the things that you've been through, but you have also accessed a lot of your hidden past, a lot of your Akashic records. And some people just haven't really quite got there yet, okay? So it says that Yeshua is helping you to see the highest possibilities of what can be, not only in your own life, but in the lives of others. And this energy provides a strong, clear sense of upliftment to the emotional body and the emotional bodies of others. His energy is very supporting of you and your healing at this time. You also could be having headaches, insomnia, issues with your sinuses, and even having, like, it says brain imbalances. Okay, so it's giving me bipolar energy. Okay, you could find yourself getting a little manic around this time. Okay, but it's just an adjustment of your energies. Okay, I'm not a doctor or anything, but he's saying don't panic. Okay, don't feel like you have to like adjust your medicine or whatever, unless that's what you really intuitively feel called to do. And for some of you, you could be intuitively being called to like check out your medicine. Okay, what kinds of medicines are you taking? What kind of medicine are you putting into your body? Is that medicine necessary, or is there some sort of energetic connection to whatever ailments you might be experiencing, where you can reduce your medicine, not completely take it, you know? And for some people that's a possibility to get to that place where they're completely off medicine. But I know some of you guys really need your medicine, and it makes your life a lot more easier, you know? But just looking into that thing so that you can allow for a pure channel of consciousness to the divine, you know? It says it can ease and clear the mind a little bit more also. So just work closely with Yeshua and do whatever you feel is right for you, and just check in with your doctor and with your body and all of these different areas of your life to make sure that you're in alignment energetically and that you're not putting too much strain on the vessel, okay? So the affirmation says, my higher vision is active, and I view all levels of being with the eyes of truth and a heart of loyalty, kindness, and compassion. And this affirmation before, for golden labradorite, says, I call forth my personal power to be used with clarity and integrity through the action of enlightened will. Okay. So your will is being enlightened in some sort of way. Like he's saying, like receiving upgrades, you know, like a computer, like downloading, upgrading the software of your will, empowering your will in a different type of way, empowering it with the energy of the oneness that you're connected to, and therefore illuminating a lot of different things when it comes to your balance and to your divine masculine energies and to the strength and stamina that you really truly carry, but also to the joy and inspiration and positivity and expression you're able to accomplish in this lifetime. Okay. So we got releasing. So Yeshua is helping you to release lots of different things that have come from maybe challenges of the past, you know, blocks, fears, and negativities that may have come from betrayals and things like that. Really helping you to let these things go, doing a spiritual cleansing and purification with you and with your energy. Yeah, we got the Ice Queen with introspection, self-analysis, and fortitude. Okay. But like, how are you helping them specifically? What are you like pinpointing? I know you're working with a wide range. Okay, so he's saying like it's a wide range of things. Okay, so he's not gonna get too specific. Okay, we got High Priestess with harness mystic power. Okay, which is almost like he's saying, you know, it's a mystery. But I love that. You know, it's these different mysteries that we're unlocking within each of ourselves that work very specifically with our path and our energy. You know. So that's why he's not really going to pinpoint exactly what it is. But just know that like any challenges or any fears or any perceived blocks that are coming up for you to your awareness at this time is just for you to work at it, you know, and feel free to call Yeshua whenever you need, you know. He's saying, I'm always here, ready to be of service to you, ready to help you, ready to support you, ready to love you, because I love you. Okay. So much love going on. Okay. We got the Hermit card. So it could be time for you to retreat and recharge for a little bit, you know, and just try to be as graceful in your actions that you're taking at this time, you know, as you possibly can. Really Apply what you've learned about adapting to your environment while you're being open to all of this healing information that Yeshua is bringing into your energy at this time, okay? What else, my love? We got the golden light ray, okay? So really, you're getting tapped deeper into the Christ consciousness type of energy, and who better to help you with that than Yeshua, the divine great programmer himself, okay? We got the scales of karma, okay? It says cycle of disharmony, creating new traditions and unfortunate events. So I feel like you're ending a cycle that was full of unfortunate events, stepping deeper into your celestial channel type of energy, revealing all of this beautiful hidden beauty that people haven't been able to see in you. I heard for so long, maybe when you were a child, you really truly expressed this otherworldly type of energy, okay, with past life at the bottom of the deck. When you were a child, and even in past lives, you express such beautiful beauty from within you, and this is what you're doing now, and you're only uncovering more of that beauty that you're so accustomed to expressing, is what he's saying, okay? Life path 2, 4, 6, 9, 7, and 6 again, okay? So life path number 6 is highly significant, but the number 6, okay? The number 6. I know I'm reading you a lot of stuff, but I'm just, like I said, going with the flow, following my instructions, okay? So I think I want to put, all right, I'll do the numerology. So 6 is the mother of all numbers, since it links families and keeps people together, okay? Or that energy of oneness. Because numerology number 6 is trustworthy, sympathetic, gentle, and loving. They should work in teaching, nursing, and assistance. Their family protective nature might make them good security or border security officers, okay? It says that it is the number 6 is the embodiment of the heart. It represents unconditional love and the ability to support, nurture, and heal. It is a powerful force of love, okay? A feminine energy, it cut off, of bringing people and keeping people together, of becoming more familiar with your responsibilities that you have to accomplish here, in the will of God, awakens you to more of the love, charm, health, oneness, empathy, destiny, and kismet that you hold within you. It's also a number of perfection and completion, which gives me the energy of God, knowing that as long as you are under that beautiful God energy, tapped into that Christ consciousness, that you will always be as close to perfection and completion that one could wish to get. It says it gives beauty, harmony, charisma. It's linked to Venus. It promotes deep love, charm, nurturing at home in the community. So you could be meant to be this great teacher of others, or this could just be something that you do very naturally, okay? But it's a big part of your journey. So please know that people hang on to your every word, okay? They love you. They love your advice, even if they don't always have the best way of showing it. It says life can often become a balancing act, juggling your physical needs with the needs of those around you, including family, can sometimes challenge your love light, okay? It says giving without the expectation of receiving is one way of achieving a better state of karma. You must look to find positive experiences from harsh lessons. When people feel good, they do good. When feeling down, people are more likely to throw emotional and energetic daggers toward those who have hurt them, even if it's only temporary. You must be self aware, as your emotional reactivity will dictate the balance of the energetic scale. Any negativity or toxicity can be purged now if you are willing to open your heart space and detach from these cycles. The benevolent ascended master Chohan, seeks your understanding. Teaching light seekers of the spiritual and angelic hierarchy, his learnings encourage the soul to balance and correct its journey back to the sacred heart. His white headscarf reminds seekers to create more positive and loving interactions with purity to keep your scales better balanced. The blessed Maha Chohan asks you to be aware of your conscious thought of others. Speaking negatively about a person only continues a further cycle of negativity. Snap out of it. Acting in the heat of the moment will leave you red faced and embarrassed. Examine the brightness of your love light. Protect your heart, but keep it open. Sit with the unfortunate, for they will see you as I see you, okay? So the sacred crystal is amethyst, okay? So I feel like this is going to also bring in another level of like psychic protection. Like when it comes to your messages or whatever, you could have certain people trying to, I don't know, influence your energy, influence your messages in some kind of way is what I'm getting, okay? It says, I relinquish control over expectation. I am free, you know? So no one could ever do anything like this. You don't have to worry about anyone betraying you or creating obstacles or blocking you or none of that, okay? Everything is moving according to the way that it should be moving. If you feel like things are slow, find something to do to go with that slow thing so you don't feel like things are moving slow. And you allow whatever it is that you're trying to co create with God to build up the way that it's meant to build up, okay? But let's talk about some of these challenges and what type of things you're releasing, okay? We got breaking through tension, okay? So I feel like breaking through tension could have been one of your biggest challenges. Maybe embracing this energy of death. Maybe you were feeling like you were forgiving for a long time, or like you were putting a death to things, or like you were really doing it. But I think now you feel the difference in your energy now that you're actually doing it, you know? But he's saying it's all trial and error. So don't, feel like it's, but that's what I was just saying, or that's what he was just saying, like maybe you were trying to put a time limit on yourself, or maybe you felt like you were trying to rush yourself to tap into this mystic power that you weren't quite emotionally ready for just yet. But now you're really truly doing it, okay? You're really breaking through the tension by just going with the flow and really gaining a higher understanding, and I'm hearing like a deeper understanding of the people around you and how this scale of karma energy really does work, and what it really means to you and your life, and what it does for the people around you. It's like you're gaining this, like I said, this deeper understanding of what you're really truly doing, and it's helping you to release so many of these different things that you were holding on to, and helping you to step deeper into your power. But it required you to release control the way that you've been doing. So he's saying, keep doing that, because this is your strength, Go wild with forgiveness. Go wild with the energies of happiness. Go wild with the energies of joy. Go wild with that feeling of protection, and knowing that, no one could ever come and cut you off from this beautiful energy that you get from God. And don't be afraid to work through these feelings that are coming up for you, because you're doing great, okay? So there's Aries, Taurus, and Scorpio energy, okay? But also, so the Taurus energy gives me you attracting lots of abundance, but the Aries, it's like 1 minute you're in your power, and the next minute you're back into that place where you're working through your feelings, and it might feel like, this game of tug of war, or like an inner war. But he's saying that's not really truly what it is. What it is them just unearthing all of these different feelings that you're needing to work through at this time, and you really showing that gratitude and that appreciation, and knowing that, God and Yeshua are here having your back as you go through those things. So just, I heard like, let it ride. Okay. We got talk less and feel more. You could be like trying to talk to different people, maybe looking for advice and all of these different things, which would make sense because of course you're watching readings. But I mean, sometimes I just watch readings for the enjoyment, if I'm being quite honest. I really like them. I like to see other people do their thing and see what interesting messages or confirmation that I'm going to get from that. So I know everybody's not always necessarily feeling like, so desperate for advice or what they need or whatever. But Yeshua was saying, if you just open your heart to his energy a lot more, you won't feel the need to talk to certain people, I'm hearing fake friends write the wrong answer on the mirror for me. And I was picking up that negative energy around you, And of course, these are energies that you've already forgiven and that you're moving forward from. But it's almost like he's asking you to keep things to yourself for a bit. Allow yourself to receive that validation, that confirmation from inside of you first. And then it's even more fun, even more cool when you hear someone else say it, when you get that confirmation later down the line. It's more of a serendipitous moment and it actually lights you up a bit more. But not only that, it boosts the trust that you have not only in God but in yourself and in your gifts that he's blessed you with, boosting more of that feeling that you knowing you're loved, and more of that feeling of you feeling your worth, and still you being able to maintain your humility and to attend to the details and to use your ego in the best way possible for you. Then you're in this energy where you're honoring your feelings, and in that energy you're very open to change, okay? And this is what Yeshua really wants to help you bring you into, bring you out of a place where you're constantly feeling like, you have to have control and you have to work so hard to work through your feelings, to where you're honoring your feelings and you're talking less to other people and feeling your way through the thing with the energy of the divine, because you can trust yourself and the things that the divine says to you. You're stepping deeper into your power, harnessing more of your mystic power. Beautiful. What else? Whew. I feel like they've been talking to us today, girl. Let's break through the tension and step into your power. So we got the King of Cups and we got the Page of Pentacles, okay? So this is some very important emotional work that you're doing, okay? Maybe even healing from emotional manipulation type of wounds from the past, things that you're just now letting go. Maybe you could have been in a very crazy relationship, where there was always this constant state of tension. Even if it's, any type of relationship, okay? With your parents, with your siblings, with your lover, whoever. You could have been, even with yourself sometimes, right? Because with all of our anxiety and fear and all of these different things that we're tangled up in at first, we create a lot of tension for ourselves that simply mirrors to the outside of our world before we really truly know the power of our creation and how to really manage our thoughts, right? So I think that this is something that Yeshua is really helping you to move past and to grow beyond. And that's why it's tapping deeper into that mystic power that you hold. It's passionate movement forward that Yeshua is working with you on at this time. Through this beautiful energy of healing, through these lessons that your feelings about certain things are still holding. Once you go ahead and release that, you call in more of the wealth to yourself, even taking the time to focus on certain challenges or negative situations that spirit could be bringing up to you, and literally seeing yourself pull the light from that situation, it's a great exercise for calling back your energy. What's work through your feelings, talk less and feel more. The Emperor, okay? But this is bringing you to a more stable place in the foundation that you have already begun to build. He's saying, like, adding another layer of bricks on the outside of that beautiful foundation, widening your range and what you're able to do and how many other people you're able to support on such a beautiful foundation. I love that. What else? Yeah, we got the Fool. So it might feel like you're taking some sort of leap of faith, or you might feel a little silly or whatever, or you might feel like totally unaware of which way the divine is having you go next, because like I said, one day you're just feeling totally in your power. And then it's like, boom, here comes, another tower moment or something I need to deal with or fix. And he's saying, just go with the flow and deal with and fix those things as they come up, because they're coming up in the order in which, in a very successful order, in an order that unlocks your mystic power and everything else that you want along the journey. Just trust. I'm hearing, when we just trust and believe it, you'll see that we'll lead the way. Okay. So we got the Knight of Pentacles. We got the Page of Wands, okay? And we got the Five of Wands. It's like, sometimes certain parts of the journey can feel like starting completely over from scratch, right? Sometimes spirit brings up a wound so big, it feels like it knocked you a few steps back and you immediately want to have that conflict with yourself. But he's saying, look at yourself as a child always, as someone who is starting again and again and again. You always starting at a new beginning every day in every moment. So how could you be starting over? You know what I'm saying? When every moment is a new beginning. Everything that you go through is just a new step on the journey. So don't get so down on yourself, and don't worry about the people in the shadows in the back who can't let things go and who are worried about you. The truth of the matter is they can't let go of certain emotional things within themselves, and they have yet to earn the revelation of these things in their lives. And they are drainers on your energy, okay? That's why God led you to leave certain people in the past, because God is working on perfecting you, on bettering you, on building you. Not to say he ain't doing it for them, but that's not your business. Your business is your journey, the gift that God is dropping on you, the illusions that God has been seeing you through for this new beginning. That's what you focus on. That's what you should focus on. So don't look at things like, they come to an end. Nothing ever really truly ends. We got the world and the tower. So if you are going through some sort of tower, or you are finding yourself, like I said, running into difficulties, issues, problems, even if it's just a very emotional tower and it doesn't really have nothing to do with anyone else and it's not playing out in your 3D reality, it is for you. It's the hard work that you must continue to put in to continue to harvest the way that you've been doing. And everybody is able to see this work on you and to benefit from this beautiful work that you do. It's like there are little surprises hidden in your triggers, hidden in your emotions, hidden along your journey that can carry you forward and stepping deeper and deeper into this star power every time. But it requires a constant energetic exchange with God, baby. And that's what you're doing. And all you can do is just continue to do that. I see 3133. All you can do is just continue to work on the mastery of you and your connection that you have with God, baby. And you cannot go wrong. Don't be sad and don't feel worried about people who are paying too much attention to you and not enough attention to their own cup and how their cup should be overflowing because they under judgment, okay? Like I said, this the Page of Swords. That's people paying attention to you. Anxiety, okay? The Ace of Cups, because this is what they really truly want at the end of the day. This is what everybody wants, for the divine to pour into them, to feel whole, to feel connected to themselves. It's what every soul is programmed and designed to want and need for its further, to get further, okay? To get advanced, to receive ascensions. And some people are just blind to that fact, okay? Okay? See the lies, they're just obvious cries for attention, okay? And I'm hearing you say you love me, gotta trust me, okay? Just trust God. Trust what he doing. He got you every time. What's the Fool in the Knight of Pentacles? We got the Ten of Pentacles, okay? He got you every time. Every single time. Like I said, he been working on you, perfecting you. You and him been doing it as a team together. And that's exactly how you should look at your journey. It's not about nobody else. It's about you and God. Yeah, we got the Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups. And so that's why Yeshua was saying it's time for you to release these things that you've walked away from. Don't hold on to any sadness or any regret or anything like that, because your life plays out exactly how it's meant to play out. And if people are meant to come back or to be around, they going to do that. Because God going to make sure that they do. Because they know when that person left your life, you were sad and you missed them. And so if they are on the up and up and they pass God's check, God's vibe check, then they can come back. If not, then just forget about it and know that you guys already got everything y'all needed to get from each other with the Seven of Pentacles. Y'all came into contact with each other. Y'all both did work, hopefully. And y'all got what y'all needed to get. My phone is ringing again. I feel like they need to leave a message. That's how I feel, okay? We got the Seven of Cups, okay? Big illusion energy. They need to leave a message. We got the Ace of Pentacles, okay? And the Eight of Pentacles. Continue to focus on yourself and perfect yourself, and don't let anyone distract you, okay? What else? Okay. We got the Ten of Pentacles again. Because you really are great. You are a beautiful success, okay? We got the Seven of Swords because you overcame so much, okay? And the Tower and the Hanged One. You overcame all of these different things and you gained this beautiful perspective that the star holds and carries. Archangel Gabriel was saying, you are a star child, period. And you're a beautiful one at that. And God pays very close attention to you and to those that try to come around and play with you. Because I said, and God plays, okay? They not playing with you. Excuse me. Thank you. No, that's probably my package, okay? We got the Strength card. So, and we got the World. Because you are a success and you always will be. So don't feel the need to hold on to anything. And know that you don't have any challenges. Anything that seems a little tough, a little rough, or seems like conflict is something that you're going through for the betterment of you. In that situation, there's a little treasure hidden and you just digging to find it. It don't have to be sad and scary and upsetting. It can be fun and interesting and exciting and funny. Okay? It's all about the energy that you put on it or the way that you perceive it. But just know that you protect it all the while you're doing it, okay? You got great protection. Just continue to do everything that you're doing with the courage that you're doing it with because it's gorgeous. What else? We got knowledge, okay? So learning as much as you possibly can. But I'm hearing my word is my power. My word is my word is my, okay? So maybe even like reading the Bible, okay? Like just start randomly opening the Bible and reading different scriptures, okay? I do that all the time when I'm called to. Or I might like see a random scripture. Like Spirit always just shows me all kinds of stuff. Like they show me exactly what it is they want me to look at. They show me exactly what it is they want me to be learning. So pay attention because Yeshua is showing you things too. We got the Water, okay? Showing you things to help you with this emotional advancement, helping you with this shadow work, okay? Because that's what's really truly going on here. You're doing shadow work and you're releasing certain things and only keeping that, harnessing all the mystic power from those negative situations that you've been through. Okay? Stepping deeper into your soul connection that you have with the divine, okay? With the soulmate card. You are definitely a soulmate to them. And they want to bring you in all of this relief and know that you're protected while you're doing all of this growth. And don't feel bad because you want to set boundaries. Because you got to do what you got to do when it comes to you and your relationship that you have with God. What's the final thought on this, my love? Thank you so much, Yeshua. I'm so hot. We got Divi Ma Kali. And didn't I say you got to always look at yourself as that child, you know? As someone who's always advancing, always growing, there's always more to learn. There's always something new to see. There's always something new for me to know. What else is within me that I want to fix? What mysteries do I want to unlock within myself next? Excuse me. So we got, it says, endlessly loving, infinitely forgiving. She will never turn away from you. No matter what you have done, no matter how many mistakes you have made, she is here for you always. Feel the safety and sanctuary of her divine hugs. She is your soft place to fall and your kindest and most enthusiastic advocate. Let her shift your experience away from endless tasks and even greater expectations into sweet relief and comforting connection. It says there are times when we just need our mother. This is natural and necessary. However, for whatever reason, we may not be able to turn to the mother figure in our lives in our times of need. There is no need to feel deprived during such moments, for we have a divine mother who wants to help and has the endless resourcefulness to do so, you know? It says the problem of receiving grace is never with the source of it. By its nature, grace flows with generosity, so needing to earn or deserve it goes against the very nature of grace itself. However, we can struggle to be open to it and have a subconscious resistance to receiving. Intellectually, we may know that we are worthy of being helped and even that others will also benefit when we are flourishing, so that grace brings multiple benefits to all. Yet, we can still be more attracted to the difficulty than the resolution. Why is that? We cannot underestimate the influence of belief systems created in response to childhood trauma and the impact that these unchecked beliefs can have in our adult lives. The beauty is that Kali, or God, not to say they're the same energy, but I mean, this is what he's saying, okay? That God will not only help us identify where we have our blocks, He will also help liberate the soul by providing us with choice, okay? And some of you guys could see God as feminine energy, okay? So I'm just going to read the book how it says, and you can just put whatever higher energy you need to put there that you truly believe in, okay? It says we can allow her to consume those traumas, relieving the soul of karmic burden. Devi Ma Kali's grace is not about encouraging psychological regression or giving up the necessary learning and responsibility to grow. It is a recognition that there are times when even a mature adult just needs to feel loved, held, and appreciated, cherished, and adored. Not for the sake of boosting ego, but for replenishing the heart that wants to give and give and give. It is about withdrawing from the distractions and the battles for a time, not to escape from what you need to do, but to have the energy and clarity of mind to approach your life journey effectively. Regression is avoidance, whereas reconnecting with the childlike relationship to the divine replenishes the inner reserves so one can continue change. So one can continue, change approach, and gain supportive allies so that success can unfold more graciously and swiftly, okay? And so this is what Yeshua really truly is working with you. And I feel like, there's a lot of different guides that we have, okay? I mean, we're so family, so we do share quite a few guides, but everyone is different, okay? And you have a lot of beautiful divine backing at this time, and they just want you to be able to unfold more graciously and swiftly, okay? And that's why Yeshua is asking you to set some boundaries and handle this shadow work he's asking you to handle, if you have any that needs to be handled, and just continue to be the star and know that you will always harvest, okay? And don't feel the need to hold on to anything that has already proven to be, like unimportant or non-beneficial to the situation or to the vibration that you're trying to be in. And sometimes that looks like certain emotions, certain limited beliefs, or certain, limiting ways of thinking that we get programmed and that we sometimes place on ourselves, okay? So let's see what else it says. Significant healing shifts often take place beneath conscious awareness. This is good. It prevents the sabotaging aspect of the mind from killing off that fledgling quality before it is strong enough to stand up to the patterns of the past and assert itself, rather than, for example, being trampled by overly critical and shaming voices, And I think that's also why he's asking you to set some boundaries too. You can have some like very critical people around you who feel like, you should be ashamed for living your life the way that you live it. Like just because you don't, you know, practice the same. I think that religion and spirituality is the best example. So that's the one that I'm going to use, They feel like, oh, because you stepped out of, the construct of religion that you couldn't possibly still believe in God. Oh, you must be evil now just because you said, I don't identify as Christian no more. But it's not a problem. It doesn't separate you from Christ consciousness or the love that God has for you. It just says, I'm not going to do what you people are saying. I'm going to follow my intuition and do what God is saying instead. So trust in yourself. Trust that they are here to hold you when you have to make these very hard decisions for yourself. And they also here holding you and comforting you every time you're crying and purifying and releasing and cleansing your spirit of any negativity or betrayal or blocks or fears that may have hindered you in the past. It says the protection of the young tree is a symbol for taking care of that which is vulnerable until it becomes strong enough to stand on its own and fulfill its destiny. This is what a mother is meant to do for her child, and what Kali Ma Devi does for all her children. If they will come to her, there is something good growing within you. Don't let clumsy or ill wishing energies around or within you get anywhere near it. Let Kali Ma protect you from within and without, okay? So let your divine guides protect you from within and without. Have a mindset where I'm not at war. And if you want war with me, you want war with God and my ancestors and any other divine energies that are backing me. Me, it's my job to keep the peace. It's my job to be unbothered. It's my job to smile and continue, keeping it pushing. It's my job simply to give my praise and my gratitude to God and to drink my water and to mind my business and to make sure that I become strong enough to stand up and fulfill my own destiny. Because how can anyone else benefit from me or what I have to offer to this world if I don't? And who else is going to be able to stand up in my strength and do that shit for me? My bad. Yeshua doesn't really like me cussing, but it flew out. I mean, but I'm just saying, no one's going to be able to do this for you. What this saying? It says the particular form of Kali is without the association of battles and war with which she is more commonly connected. Instead, she is the divine mother holding your being in her arms in a quiet and peaceful nursery of the soul, rocking you back and forth with a gently sweet lullaby upon her lips. The Hindu scripture teaches that when Shiva drank the poison that threatened to consume and destroy the world, he became sick with the pain of it and so transformed himself into a baby, filling at Ma Kali's breast. Her milk soothed the poison, taking away the pain. And this is exactly the journey that you have been on. So if you're going through some painful things at this time, know that the divine is feeding you in this way. And that any pain that comes up is only coming up to be taken away by the divine to help you heal further and further into your destiny, into a strong standing, to add another row and another row and another row on your foundation. Like I said, to widen and not only give you a wider range, but to also increase the number of people in the collective you're able to support and encourage. It says, uh, it takes away the pain. Okay, so if you have been taking on energies from others, perhaps unintentionally or even intentionally, in an attempt to alleviate their suffering, then the message is that Kali is providing you with relief and healing now. When you have so much going on that it feels like too much, permit yourself to seek her out and be comforted, held, and reassured. It is natural for a child to need and reach for its mother. You are deserving of comfort. Allow yourself to experience it without reservation. So reach out to Yeshua, reach out to Kali if you're open to that energy. Reach out to God, the one true creator, the most high himself, and ask him to help you to relieve yourself of these energies, to hold you like his beautiful star child, and to help you gather the knowledge and the relief and the protection that you really truly need to make this emotional advancement that you're making at this time. So, my love, with that, I am done. I hope you got something that you needed out of this. I hope you have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. And I will see you later, my love. Bye.